Good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending today's workshop regarding a review of the Public Service Commission's website. During this morning's workshop, we are going to discuss stakeholders' recommendations, if they have any, regarding ways that we can improve the ease of use of our website. So, some persons filed letters in docket 2005-83A indicating that they would not be present today, but they will review the comments that are made from today's workshop and perhaps provide comments at a later date. But if you don't mind, at this time, we're going to acknowledge those who are present either virtually or in the commission's hearing room. I'm Jocelyn Boyd. I'm the Chief Clerk at the Public Service Commission. Ms. Brown, Attorney Katie Brown, are you available?
Hey, good morning, Jocelyn. Yes, I'm here this morning on behalf of DEC and DEP.
Thank you. Welcome. Attorney Richardson?
Yes, Jason Richardson here on behalf of Piedmont Natural Gas.
Nice to see you, Mr. Richardson. Attorney General Counsel Huber?
Good morning, Ms. Boyd. Yes, this is Chris Huber for the Office of Regulatory Staff. And I've also got with me in my office, even though you can't see him, is Landon Masters, who's our Community Outreach and Communications Manager.
I've met Landon before. Spell Landon's last name for me, please, General Counsel Huber.
Masters, Masters.
Okay, I think I've met him. I think we've met. And so Attorney Bateman won't be with us this morning?
No, he will not.
Awesome. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for being present. So everybody, I have copies of the comments from the docket, okay? And then I'm using the dates, the watermark, as for the order of presentation this morning. Does anybody have any objection to us proceeding in that manner? Okay, so Ms. Fox indicated that she has some other business. She's traveling today, but she will be providing any other recommendations that she has after today's workshop. And then next I have Attorney Richardson. Attorney Richardson, appears as if you filed your correspondence on March 24th. So if you have any comments, would you present them at this time, please?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Just wanted to let the commission know that, and the PSC know, that Piedmont Natural Gas finds the website to be outstanding. We use the website frequently for document review and for filings, and it's quite easy to use and very user-friendly. We also find the main website to be well designed, the search functionality to work very well and provide accurate and timely results. Just in summary, Piedmont Natural Gas finds the website to be useful and appreciates PSC staff in maintaining an excellent and outstanding product. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Richardson. As others provide feedback too, we'd love to hear from you based on other comments that are heard today, okay? If you have any. Okay, the next we will move to Dominion Energy. Attorney Burgess filed a letter, but in short, he indicated that Dominion Energy would not be present today for the website, but they did file a letter. And then next we have Attorney Brown. Ms. Brown?
Hey, good morning, Ms. Boyd.
Good morning.
Would you like me to just walk through my comments, summarize them?
You can, and then staff, Afton Ellison and Rob Bachman, we have reviewed your comments. Everything, we have responses all positive, but if you don't mind, for the public and for transparency purposes, if you don't mind sharing Duke Energy Progress and Duke Energy Carolina's comments, that would be great.
I'm happy to do that. We appreciate the opportunity to participate in the workshop this morning, and as Mr. Richardson said, the companies find the Commission's website to be very user-friendly and well-organized, and we just offered a few suggestions for updates. They're mostly focused on the frequently asked questions document for residential customers or residential electric customers. I'll run through these. First, we recommended that the FAQ be updated to include a reference to the fact that some utilities do offer programs that allow customers to choose their own due dates. We also recommended that the document be updated throughout to direct customers to their electric provider rather than only to Duke Energy. We also recommended that on pages 6 and 7 of the FAQ that it should be updated to reflect that the companies now have a budget billing program or to be more generalized and instruct customers to contact their electric providers, given the evolving nature of customer programs that utilities offer. Additionally, in any instance throughout the document where customers are directed to contact a customer service number, it should be updated to provide the contact information for all electric utility providers. We also observed that some of the links in the document are no longer accessible, and we outlined those instances in our comments, and I won't walk through those right now. And lastly, we thought it would be beneficial if commission staff updates the page that's entitled Policies and Procedures under the Law and Guidelines tab of the website. It doesn't include many of the recent orders and directives from the admin docket, and the companies believe it would be beneficial to parties who may be new to proceedings before the commission, or other parties practicing before the commission, to house those orders in one location. Those generally cover the submission of allowable ex parte briefing requests, information required to be provided by parties for virtual hearings, redaction of personal information from public filings, and the directive governing the commission's preferred method for identification of confidential information in filings. I think that covers all of our suggestions, but I'm happy to engage and answer any questions that you have, Ms. Boyd.
Okay, so thank you for your summary. That's excellent. So I can respond on the bottom of page 1, where the companies recommend that the FAQ be updated to explain some utilities do offer programs that allow customers to choose their own due dates, and that customers should contact their electric provider to determine eligibility. We intend to include language, the language you've recommended, to update our FAQs. Number 2, we will list the contact information for the 4 companies: Duke Energy, Carolinas, Progress, and Dominion Energy, and Santee Cooper. So we will update our FAQs to reflect that information. On number 3, we're going to leave that broad for customers to contact their electric providers, because just so that the information remains current, instead of trying to update the page or update the FAQs every time a billing payment program changes. Attorney Brown, we will leave it general for the customer to contact the provider. Number 4.
Ms. Boyd,
yes,
would it be
ma'am.
okay if I offer a
Sure.
suggestion?
Sure.
Quickly? I would say, so right now it references the Equal Payment Plan, EPP, and that is just has a different name now. It's budget billing.
Right. Were you saying that because you were recommending that your preference is to specifically name a program, or are you opposed to instructions that include the customer contacting the customer's provider?
Oh, no, we are not opposed to that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I think I misunderstood.
Yes, ma'am. We're just because I think for the most current information, for example, if the commission issues or makes a decision on a Thursday afternoon to update a program that was just before 2 o'clock in effect, and at 2:30 is no longer in effect that same day due to the commission's directive, I think the most current practice would be just to have the customer to contact the electric provider. And that's the language we would include. Okay.
We have no issue with that. That makes perfect sense.
All right. Okay, so, and then, of course, thank you for pointing out that we need to update telephone numbers in number 4, which we will do. Do we want make sure we have Piedmont's correct telephone number? Mr. Richardson, do you happen to have their, if not, Piedmont's customer service numbers, and make sure we have the right number for them?
I will follow up and make sure we have the right numbers.
Okay, so we'll want to include that too. Thank you so much. Okay, and then number 5, of course, we are going to double check all the links in the FAQs, Ms. Brown. So thank you for pointing that out. For our policies and procedures, if you give me a minute, I'll show you what we've done. We've just included a link to docket 2005-83A for persons who are interested in our administrative procedures, but we'll show you that in just a second. Give me a second. Okay, everybody. So you can see where there were, you might recall that there were other dockets listed. Well, there were specific orders that have been filed in docket 2005-83A that were previously appeared on this screen, and we've removed those because the references previously included did not include all of the orders from docket number 2005-83-A. So Attorney Brown, are you okay with this reference? The others that remain are not, of course, included in docket number 2005-83A, as you can see. Do you have any thoughts regarding this link? The new link?
I was just trying to pull it up on my own computer here because it's a little hard to see on my end.
Okay, let me see if I can make it bigger. Hold on.
And I have it now, and I think that makes good sense, and we would not have any objection to that, to have the link there. I see it now.
Okay, Attorney Brown, you said you were okay with the link as of now?
We are. I was just able to pull it up, and
Okay.
it's very easy, and yeah, that seems like a perfect solution.
Okay. All right. So we have everyone. I just need to hear from General Counsel Huber, and then we have one other question we want to ask everyone, and then I can give you a date by which we plan to have the FAQs updated, and we'll file them in the docket. Okay. So Attorney Brown, if you don't have anything else right now, thank you for your presentation. General
Thank
Counsel.
you. No, nothing further.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. General Counsel Huber.
Thank you, Ms. Boyd. I'll be brief. We certainly appreciate the efforts of the commission and its staff to improve its website, and we appreciate the opportunity to be here today and to provide comments. But I do not have any comments at this time or feedback at this time. But thank you again for the opportunity to be here today.
Yes, sir. Okay, so everyone, we are, I don't know if you're familiar with Senate Bill 1045, and there are some, if that bill becomes law, there will be some changes in how the commission processes transportation applications. So what we're trying to figure out, Melissa, would you mind displaying our homepage, please? We are just thinking in-house here about how we might comply with Senate Bill 1045 should it become effective. Okay, and so you can see, perhaps if you're having trouble seeing our website virtually, would you let me know, Attorney Brown, or can you see our website okay? The homepage?
I can see it.
All right, great. And General Counsel Huber, what about you?
It's a little small. I'm trying to change the layout.
Okay.
Yes, I can see it okay. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. So everyone, right now, you might notice within the last 2 months, I'd say, we've added 2 additional links. One is the notices at the top left-hand corner, and the other transportation rates in the lighter blue ribbon over on the right-hand side. And staff understands that it will need to change the wording a little bit, probably to comply with Senate Bill 1045. We also think that we need to remove one of the links in the lighter blue ribbon, the ribbon that begins on the left hand with About Us, and then Consumer Info, Live Stream Publications, Law and Guidelines, FOIA, and Transportation Rates. Transportation rates, of course, would remain, and we think FOIA is pretty important. It needs to remain. But I just wanted to ask, I'll start with Attorney Richardson. When you need to participate virtually or listen virtually, do you use that live stream button link there on the blue ribbon, or do you scroll down? There's a big one in the middle of the screen. Which one do you use?
I tend to use the live stream link right there.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Attorney Brown, what about you?
I tend to scroll down and click the one that's in the middle of the page.
Okay. And General Counsel Huber, what about you?
Thank you, Ms. Boyd. I think I tend to I click on the live stream and the blue ribbon at the top of the page.
You do too?
typically. Just, it's the first thing that comes up. I think,
Mm-hmm.
typically. But I do see I do see in the middle where it says live stream schedule.
Okay. Well, that's the only, thank you very much. Yeah, that's the other link I was referring to, but that Attorney Brown uses down below. I don't think I left anybody out. So we're just trying to gather information now. We know we would have to prominently display, for example, motor carrier applications and also Class E transportation rates. And just trying to figure out on this small sample that we have today, what people use. Do you use the publications or the law and guidelines, Attorney Richardson? Do you use those links?
Sometimes I do, yes.
Uh-huh.
I, truth be told, use a lot of the search function. So, a lot of
Oh,
times-
like the white box up there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am. So,
okay. What about you, Attorney Brown?
I do pretty frequently click on the law and guidelines tab.
Okay. And General Counsel Huber?
Thank you. I'm trying to think. I think I've clicked on the publications tab, for example, for the pro se litigant guide before.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably don't use the law and guidelines maybe as much, although I certainly have in the past, yes, on occasion.
Okay. What about Mr. Masters? I forgot he was present with you. Does he use the live stream link there in the blue ribbon?
Mr. Master said he thinks he uses the one at the top in the blue ribbon.
Okay.
More frequently. But I do, like I said, I do see where you scroll down, it says live stream schedule
Mhm.
there as well.
It sounds like that, just among, like I said, that our small sample here, that you do use that live stream link, you use publications, laws, and guidelines. So we'll continue to think about, won't we, Rob? How we can make sure we're compliant, but that we don't, that you all, your ease of use is not diminished by us moving things around. Okay. So are there any other comments from anyone? Oh, can we still close the business? So the amended FAQs will be uploaded on DMS and the website by close of business tomorrow, everyone, okay? If there isn't anything else, Mr. Richardson, Ms. Brown, Mr. Huber, Mr. Masters, thank you so much for participating this morning. And we'll see you soon.
thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Boyd.
All right,
Thank you, Ms. Boyd.
you're welcome.